Frankfort Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, M&R Auto Parts, First National Bank in Frankfort, Inline Construction, and Wanklin Oil.
Donut Day is coming! Donut Day? What's that? Free donuts for Blue Valley customers.
October is National Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is here to celebrate. Swing by on Friday, October 25th, before work or school for donuts, coffee, and hot apple cider. Drive through our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. The first 25 people through get a free stocking hat.
Other various prizes are available.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Welcome to the Frankfort Wildcats Coach's Corner program. Joined now with Nick Anderson, head coach of the Wildcats. Coach, win over there, Blue Valley, 54-8 last Friday night. How'd you think your guys played in that homecoming contest?
Well, live, I wasn't all that pleased with how we performed. I didn't think we played all that well, and after I went and watched the film, we did a lot better things than I thought we did at the time. But we had some turnovers and that took points off the board, and some penalties that weren't very good, and struggled converting 2-point conversions. So it was a frustrating evening for me, but I was much happier after I watched the film and some of the things that we accomplished.
And I wanted to bring up a comment. We were there Friday night and felt, a little maybe slow in that first quarter especially. Do you think this was a good learning chance for this team?
Oh, yeah. It's you want to be challenged and that sort of thing. And like I said, I think the week before, Blue Valley is a much improved team, and we did a lot of good things, and we moved the ball. And like I said, our second play of the game, we fumbled at the goal line that took points off the board, and threw an interception right after halftime to take points off the board. And we did a lot of good things, and it's I was glad I was able to watch the film and remind myself of that. But this league's tough, and you just got to grind. And when things aren't going well, sometimes it feels worse than it is because you know how challenging the competition is.
You still came out with a good win, and I know you had a lot of good performances, including West through the air, but I thought Lane had an excellent day. 2 rushing touchdowns, that punt return for a touchdown defensively too. Speak on what his ability brings to the field for this team and just his consistent presence on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Lane's, he's probably playing out of position defensively, and so really proud of how he's accepted his new role on our team, and he's getting better and better every week defensively. And he's just very athletic and moves well, and like you said, can cause teams trouble in a lot of different areas. And it's nice to get a special teams touchdown for sure. And then he's always one of Wes's favorite targets offensively.
I saw it last year. Those two have a connection, especially their Friday. It's fun to see Wes throw to those receivers. And as you get ready for this back half of the season, what are you wanting to see from your team? Either improve on or just solidify here before Wakefield and Axtell?
We talked this week about the negative plays on offense, whether it be a penalty or a turnover or things like that, and we got to limit those. Still not as consistent as we would like to be, and if we can ever get to that point, good things are going to come for this group.
Try not to shoot yourself in the foot. That's, I think, always a key when we chat. And as you look at the Bombers this week, Friday night, last road trip for you guys, what does Wakefield present you're kind of preparing for?
Oh, they've played a couple different quarterbacks the last couple of weeks, so I'm not sure what we'll get there. But they got one of the better defensive linemen, defensive ends in the state of Kansas, and the Smith kid. He's a big, strong kid and athletic, and they've been starting to put him in the backfield a little bit. So we're going to have our hands full containing him. But they're a young team, and they struggled recently against some other teams in our league. So we got to go, like I said, put together a good game on the road and take care of business.
Well, looking forward to seeing what you guys can do in your last road test. I know we'll chat next week extensively about that Axtell game, but we'll save that for next week. Again, chatting with Nick Anderson, head coach of the Frankfort Wildcats. I appreciate the time as always, Nick, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Frankfort Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, M&R Auto Parts, First National Bank in Frankfort, Inline Construction, and Wanklin Oil.